Attention students, that was your 5-minute bell. You approximately 5 minutes for your first period class. Reminder, today is the day one. Good morning, everybody. Your sports corner update on the Kraus. The playoff beard is still growing as the Lumberjacks are moving on to the Class A semis after their 6-4 victory over Hutch Tech yesterday. Mike O'Connor threw another complete game for the Lumberjacks, giving up 4 runs on 9 hits, also had 6 strikeouts on the day. At the plate, he had a pair of RBI doubles in the first and 7th innings. Victor Wilson had an RBI double, and Connor Priester scored a pair of runs, all with a pair of stolen bases in the victory. The team will now play the Kenny's Bulldogs in the Class A semis tomorrow. We'll have more on that game coming up for you in tomorrow's show. Our guest this morning just wrapped up his first season with Hilbert as their skipper, but he's been with the Hawks since 2011 as an assistant coach. He's also spent time coaching at various schools, most notably Niagara Catholic and St. Joe's. Please welcome to our show, Matt Glowacki. Matt, how are you, man?
Nice to meet you, Joe. Thanks for having me.
No problem. I don't know if you remember doing this, but, you know, I believe it was 4 years ago now. You came on my YouTube show and we talked about the rec days, but it's a pleasure having you on today. So, when did you fall in love with baseball, and what made you want to decide to become a coach?
Well, I'd probably say early in my career, just like everybody else growing up playing Little League baseball. You know, my father instilled in me and my 2 brothers the passion to play the game, and just took off ever since. Just loved the game, just loved playing.
Who's your favorite player growing up, would you say?
I would probably have to say Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter, to this day, just the way he goes about his business on and off the field is classy and respects the game and goes about it the way you want every ball player to.
And in case you folks don't know where Hilbert is, it's a small Division III school in Hamburg. Would you say the size of the school makes it easier to, you know, promote the school to the recruits?
Some kids like the smaller class sizes. You get a lot of kids who their high school is a little bit bigger than the college, but which is a little bit different for them. But for the most part, a lot of the kids do like the smaller class sizes, that one-on-one interaction with the professors and teachers. So they tend to go for that.
That's cool. You've been around baseball for a long time, like we said before. What would you say has been your favorite moment as a coach so far? It's tough to pinpoint one specific moment. There's a lot of great moments so far in my young career, but I would probably say the most gratifying thing is when a player says thank you and tells you that you've made a difference and that you're one of their favorite coaches growing up, and just that you've made a difference in their life, and they appreciate everything that you've done for them on the field as a ball player and off the field as a person. That's awesome. So some of the top guys from your team this season, Daniel Crispin and Mark Anderson, both had 400 batting averages. How have those guys become a huge presence on and off the field for the program?
Well, it's funny. Dan Crispin, who was a senior for us this year, transferred over from Niagara University last year. Didn't really play much his junior year, and we really didn't expect much out of him this year. He just had a breakout year. We gave him a chance down in spring training down in Florida, and he just ran off with it. He took his advantage and ran with it, and ended up hitting 400, made second team all-conference and in the AMCC. And another guy, Mark Anderson, who's a junior, who's going to be coming back, had a huge year for us, getting third team all-conference honors for the DH position. So, those guys are great teammates. Dan will certainly be missed, but Mark, we're expecting a lot of great things from him this upcoming his senior year.
That was our 1 minute ball reminder. Today is a day one. Well, Matt, we thank you for coming on this morning. Best of luck. Huge season coming up for you guys. A lot of veterans coming back, but it's a pleasure coming on, and we hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
We'll be back in just a while with the rest of your morning announcements.